Hey my love, welcome to my channel. My name is Racheal, and if you are new here, thank you for choosing to click today's video. And whether it was the title of the video or the thumbnail, I am really hoping you enjoyed the content. And of course, if you're coming back as a subscriber, I always have to give you guys a little dance, you know. Hi, how are you? How have you been? Thank you as always for coming back. I hope you've been well, and I'm hoping you're rocking with this video and enjoy it as well. For you watching, you know, I'm already gonna say, if you haven't subscribed already, please be sure to do so. Just right down there, you know the drill. And be sure to like the video as well. If at any point as you're watching this, you're like, all right, I'm feeling this, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It makes a hell of a difference to the channel. And that one little action really is something that I'd appreciate. So if you can do, be sure to like, thumbs up, and turn your notification bell on as well. I post Sunday, 7 p.m. every single week, and occasionally on Wednesday, 7 p.m. as well. So I hope to see you there. As you can see by the title of today's video, I wanted to give you guys some insight into what I'm considering is going to be like my autumn capsule wardrobe. Now, I know we are in the autumn winter season, but I say autumn specifically because I'm in a country where essentially it does get quite cold in winter. So I don't want to be sort of fake even in saying that this is what I'm going to wear autumn winter, where realistically it's probably what I'll be wearing for the next few months, sort of the autumn period, and then I'll probably have to change it slightly for winter as well. Now, with that being said, these are items where you don't necessarily need to go out of your way to get it specifically, because some of these things I've had for months, almost coming up to years, and so it's more so a style perspective, or items that I think will be really useful in anyone's wardrobe, really, to build up different outfits, to be able to mix and match and just make the most of what you have. So again, I do want to reiterate, I appreciate this is of course a fashion and lifestyle channel, and I do a load of hauls, but I do tell you guys, and I try and be transparent with the fact that I don't keep everything that I haul. If you are new here, I'm very specific, and I like to try and add things to my wardrobe that I will get wear of. Things that will just be wearable, things that are functional, things that I can style up, things that are versatile. So that's always my intention with what I have. And so the pieces I'm showing you today are some new in, as I said, things I've had before, but items that I think will be like core pieces to my style and my outfits this autumn. First thing I do want to mention is this video is in collaboration with Lilysilk, who have kindly gifted me with this beautiful dress that I'm wearing alongside, so random but so necessary, a pillowcase. Now, Lilysilk, as you can tell by the brand name, are a silk-based company who have a range of items. They have dresses, they have blouses, pillowcases, they have eyewear, you know, what's it called? Eye masks? Those things. They have so many different things like PJs, all of the above. Now, for anyone who's into material or like skincare, you already know the benefits of silk. And for my sisters out there, you already know when it comes to our scarves, our bonnets and things like that, really beneficial for your hair, for your skin. And there's a load of research out there already about the benefits of silk. Now, if I haven't said to you guys before, if you're new here, you probably haven't heard me say, of course, there will be collaborations here and there, but I'm always very conscious about what I bring onto my channel and just making sure it makes sense. So when they reached out to me, I of course had a look at what they had, and so I picked up this dress alongside the pillowcase. Those were the two items that I decided to have, only because, as you can see, I do have short hair. And because my hair is short, it actually is a lot easier for me to be lazy with my hair care routine, keeping it moisturized, so on and so forth. And even though I don't have a lot of hair, I do still sleep with a bonnet. Having a silk pillowcase really makes a difference. And I know some of you are probably out there like, I'm not new to this, I've been doing that, which is awesome to hear, of course. Silk on your hair, silk on your skin, especially when I've done like my proper in-depth skincare nighttime routine, having a silk pillowcase just is like that added extra benefit of just making sure that my skin is protected. It has anti-aging properties, antibacterial properties, like so many other things that I probably won't even think to say from the top of my head. So it really is beneficial. Now, with regards to the dress, first of all, we'll talk about quality, because you can see the shine and it is super soft. But one reason I picked this dress out of other ones that I saw, other items I saw, was literally what I've just said to you now about versatility. It is a midi length dress with a slit, and I thought it kind of gave me that vibe where if I was to wear a jumper or layer it on top, it almost looks like a satin sort of silk skirt, which I thought was really a better way to kind of get more wear out of a dress, which obviously is a bit more dressy, and going into autumn winter I'll probably get less wear out of. So with that being said, I'll definitely say check out their website. There will be a discount code below for you guys. Obviously, like I would say, please, no pressure, but I am just here to show you items that may have been gifted to me. So I will leave details below, and I actually do need to be a bit more aware about showing you guys what I'm wearing in my videos, so I will try and be more conscious and do that as well, because I know some of you do ask. But again, to round up that portion, as I mentioned, thank you to Lilysilk for collaborating with me on this video. Thank you for gifting me with the items. Be sure to check it out, guys. And let's get into the rest of the video. Okay, so when we're talking about staples or items that I think are very, very useful in a wardrobe, especially towards the autumn winter period, is a t-shirt. Something as simple as a t-shirt. Now, I'm talking about being practical here, and the reality is a t-shirt is something that, especially in the UK where it can be a bit mild in the autumn, you can definitely wear something a bit more thicker, a bit more longer sleeves, a bit more long line, tuck it into some jeans, tuck it into some wide leg trousers, or even shorts if the weather permits. But nevertheless, I say that to say a t-shirt is definitely something that is useful. I'm of course showing you in black, but I have white, I have gray. And I try when I am picking up my t-shirts to pick something that's a bit better quality, only because I know it's something that's going to be in my wardrobe for a while. Now, I am still actually on the hunt for a bit more like sustainable organic brands that will give me banging t-shirts where I love the shape and fit on me. This one in particular I picked up from Zara. I'm sure they still have this style. It's a bit thicker with almost like a like a ribbed neckline is what I meant to say. And it does have slightly longer sleeves and a more relaxed sort of fit. I love the thickness and I love the length, and for that reason I think it's perfect to dress up and dress down, and definitely one of the staples in my autumn wardrobe, but in my wardrobe all year round, to be fair. So that would be the first item I would say. A nice thick or thicker t-shirt with the right neckline that suits you or that you prefer, and good quality as well. That would be perfect for the autumn winter. In no particular order, the next item I have for you is bodysuits, or in no particular order, the next item I would say, or the next piece I would say is really, really good for your wardrobe during this period are bodysuits. Now I'm showing you this one just because I'm so conscious that everything is like black. So I'm just like, you know what, let me pick up a different color for you. This is the typical, the classic Zara bodysuit. But again, please do not focus too much on the item. Although any items I will link below for you. So with regards to bodysuits, the reason I love bodysuits during autumn is because, again, if we're talking from a style perspective, everything is still streamlined and clean cut. We already know, especially depending on the climate you live in, when you start layering up items, it can look very bulky and just sort of like awkward looking almost if you start layering up too much. So I love bodysuits for being that layer that I can put on underneath, kind of still keep everything looking sleek and not too bulky, not too built up. Perfect thing to wear. I love these ones in particular because they have a relatively high neckline, but they're still that sort of racer style. So if you did just want to throw a cardigan on over this and take that off, you still could look really well put together. But as I said, it's offering you a high neckline, which keeps you a bit warmer, and it has a great thickness too. You guys are not new to this one. You already know it's double lined on the inside, so I won't talk too much about this one specifically. But bodysuits, whether they're long sleeve, short sleeve, anything like that, are really, really good. And I think they're a perfect piece to have in your wardrobe just because they make your layering look a lot more put together and almost stylish. So I would say bodysuits would be the next thing to mention. Next items that I would say, again, all year round staples. Please do pardon my nail. All year round staples, but definitely autumn. I think these are autumn specific because in winter you run the risk of it not being thick enough, or not like, do you know what I mean? It's not enough. In summer you can be too hot. Autumn I think is the perfect season for blazers. Now I picked up two for you guys from my wardrobe, two that I've shown you before. I've had these for some time now. The first one I thought I would show you is the all black one because it's standard, it's classic, it just is. This blazer has not been given enough love, and I'm so ready to style this up and just wear it in different ways. So this one, if you guys do remember, if you've seen my hauls before, this was the one from River Island Studio. Great blazer, such a beautiful fit. Like, it kind of has that tailored sort of fit, but I love this one because it's a bit more long lined. I really do like longer blazers on me, and for that reason it can be worn a bit more casual, where I feel like shorter blazers almost give that like office feel. This one is a staple, again, I think all year round, but as I mentioned, I think autumn is the perfect season for this, because even if you were to throw on a bodysuit or a t-shirt and wear this with like some tailored trousers or some jeans or even shorts, again, depending on what the weather around you permits, I think blazers are so good. And then I just wanted to show you an alternative just for color, and just to show you that, you know, autumn winter doesn't have to be all dark and, you know, all that stuff and all black and all that stuff. But this is still very like dark, I guess you would say, and it is this olive one from Zara. I think I can't even remember when I've picked this up, but I've definitely had it for some time, and the color I think is just chef's kiss. This is one of those colors where I think is definitely more appropriate for like the cooler months, but you can definitely get away with it in like spring. It is quite a thick blazer, and for that reason I'll definitely not wear it in summertime. But say all of that to say, blazers are such a staple, and I think they're perfect because sometimes if it's not cold enough to wear a jacket, or you just don't have a jacket that suits your outfit, blazers kind of give you that layer but also make it look a bit more effort. It looks just more dressed up in the most casual way. A lot of like back and forth and contradictions there, but I'm hoping you guys get what I mean. But yeah, blazers I absolutely love for the autumn period. So any color, any style, any variation that suits you, this is one that I think you will get a heck of a lot of wear out of, especially if you find the right one. Sticking again with layers or like outerwear or layers that can be used as outerwear, this cardigan I picked up from Zara. As you can see, the tag is still on because I have not worn this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have not worn it. Only because I actually picked it up in the sale, and this cardigan is a thickums. Oh, she thick. So I have had to wait it out. Like, I get quite warm naturally anyway, so there was no way I was even gonna risk wearing this during the summer period. This is so lovely though. Again, it's one of those ones where if you want to wear it as a layer on top, or if you want to wear it by itself, you have a bit more versatility. Again, as I mentioned, you don't have to stick to the darker neutrals. You can still wear your creams and your whites and all of that stuff. This one I think is perfect because of the thickness, and again because of what you can do with it. If you're going to wear this as a top in itself and put a blazer over the top, you can. If you want to wear a coat over the top, you can. Equally, if it's a bit warmer and you just want to wear this by itself with no additional layers, you can wear a bralette underneath, wear it open. I think with regards to this sort of item, any cardigan that has maybe some structure to it, or cardigan that you can wear as a top almost, as well as open, is kind of what I'm alluding to. I think they're great to have in your wardrobe. I've got a black one that's a bit shorter, so if you don't want something that's as long line, that's absolutely fine. Again, it really is what suits your wardrobe, because my shorter one I can get away with tucking it into like jeans and stuff, whereas this one I think is more so to be worn full length, and it is quite long to be fair. And I think because it is quite fitted, again kind of what I was saying about the bodysuits, you don't really run the risk of it being too bulky if you are going to layer it up. So yeah, that would be the next item. Okay, thinking of some bottoms, these jeans, Zara really be doing bits sometimes. Sometimes they come up with some items where I'm like, Zara, wow, okay. Now, if you are not new, you know there are some blue jeans that I got from Zara that I swear I can never get enough of. Like, it's to the point where I'm almost like, I should have 2 of these because I'm really gonna wear you to death. However, with that being said, I saw these ones, and honestly, the model, so like, she's the one that sold it to me. When I saw it on the model, I said, this is literally my vibe, this is my style. So I say all of that to say, they are these straight fit, super long denim jeans, and they look just like this. Now, I think I have shown this on my channel before. If not, I apologize, I will link it below. These are great because, of course, as you can see, I've picked them up in this sort of like gray, sort of off black color. Usually I don't really like when it's not black, but in this case it works really well. It has the belt loops, as I mentioned, it's straight leg all the way, and then it kind of has like this raw hem. So if you are, I'm 5'7" for height reference, size UK 8 to 10. I picked these up in a size 12. If you know anything about Zara jeans, you know you always go a size up. Do not play yourself, go a size up. And if you are shorter than me, because these are long, you could probably get away with getting these tailored and just cutting the ends. Now, say all of that to say, I think from a style perspective, straight leg or wide leg jeans are perfect for autumn. One, because I'm the sort of person where if it comes to winter, I will wear these and I'll wear tights underneath, and I'll feel no two way about it because I want to be warm. However, with that being said, these offer some flexibility where, again, they just look really good. These are so lovely with heels. If you want to wear them with some heeled boots, that would be perfect as well, and it just offers a different look. And because I think it's in the darker denim, it definitely gravitates towards that sort of like autumn cozier feel. These I'm such a fan of. They do have them in like blue and lighter denim washes, so if you are looking for that, or if you're a fan of that, they have that as well. But again, it's definitely what will suit your wardrobe and style. For me, I've already got, I think, enough wide leg trousers, and so even though these are a different style, I was like, I think I'm just happy to have them in this color. So yeah, these are perfect. Now, in that same breath, if we're talking about trousers that I think will offer some flexibility for what you could wear them with, you guys know I was on a hunt for trousers like this, and I've had them for a while now. Again, I actually haven't worn them yet. So all of that to say, if you aren't new, you would have seen these already. these black trousers that I picked up in like a beige sort of camel color as well from Zara. Love these because they're a tailored trouser. That's what I was trying to get to be honest, a tailored trouser. I think tailored trousers are perfect for autumn again, because whilst you might not want to go for like a full length trouser or jean, tailored trousers are great because you can wear them with loafers, you can wear them with mules, you can wear them with heels, you can wear them with trainers. So it just offers a bit more versatility in that sense, and they can be dressed up or dressed down. I would definitely wear this with a jumper. I would wear it tucked in with a t-shirt, but equally I could very easily wear it with a shirt or a corset or a blazer or anything like that. So I love these sort of trousers. With regards to it being sort of like part of my capsule wardrobe, the reason why I think these will be really, really good, especially because I have them in a lighter color as well, is because it offers some comfort as well as still keeping my legs covered and warm essentially. And if it's not the sort of weather where you're going to be wearing like knee-high or thigh-high boots, as I mentioned, you can definitely get away with wearing these with like loafers and things like that. So they're really, really good in that sense. And I've already thought about so many different outfits and ways that I would wear them. So that's why I think a tailored sort of like carrot leg or cigarette sort of style trouser would be really, really good for your autumn wardrobe. In that same breath, if I'm talking about what I'll be layering items with, this has so much lint on it because it gets so much wear. Oh my gosh, me and sweaters or sweatshirts or jumpers, we are peas on a pod. This I picked up from Zara. I can't even remember when, to be honest, but it's this like super oversized, just simple black sweatshirt, no embellishments, no stitching, no embroidery, nothing, absolutely nothing on the front or back. This is so good because again, I just know I'm the sort of person that when it comes to autumn, unless I'm specifically doing content or going somewhere, if I'm just kind of like running errands or going out and about, whether it's to like central London or wherever it is, I want to feel warm but comfortable and still look good. This will look really, really nice tucked in with the tailored trousers or like tailored style trousers, but obviously you can equally wear this with jeans, leggings, whatever you want. I think sweatshirts, it doesn't have to be black of course, but something like a jumper style that's like oversized where you can kind of roll up the sleeves, show off your jewelry and all of that stuff is really, really good. So yeah, this is an amazing item that I've purchased. I've definitely got my cost per wear and it wasn't even expensive. So if you did want to go down the more like sustainable route and pick up something similar, that would obviously be a good thing to do. And for someone like me, I know I would get a lot of wear out of it, so I wouldn't mind paying a little bit more. Honestly and truly, these next items are actually what sort of inspired me to do this whole video, because I honestly think these are like my favorite items out of everything I'm showing you. They are a recent purchase, so you will still be able to get your hands on them, and they are from Zara. No surprise there, but they are so simple. They're such a basic, they're such a classic, but it's like, why did I not have this in my wardrobe already? And they are these turtlenecks. So they are $19.99. I picked them both up in a size small. So as I mentioned, I'm a size 8 to 10 UK, so I would say they're true to size. But the reason I love these is because they're like a 3/4 length sleeve, and they are fitted, but they're not like super, super tight. You'll have to see it better on. And if I haven't mentioned already, I am gonna do a separate video where I try these items on, because I know you're probably thinking, where are the try on clips, Racheal? I'm gonna do a separate video where I basically show you outfit inspo for autumn, so be sure to look out for that as well. But yes, love these jumpers. I picked it up in this sort of mink color, which, if I haven't said already, I'm such a fan of this sort of like grayish mink color. And of course I picked up in black because I just wear a lot of black. That's the reality of it. So if I have something like this where I'm like, yeah, 10 out of 10, I'm probably gonna get it in black as well because I will wear it a lot. Love the fact that, as I mentioned, it's a roll neck, so you just roll that down. It's got the 3/4 length sleeve, relatively fitted with the sort of, what do you call it? Like rib along the hemline as well as the cuff there. It's so flattering though. And again, if I'm thinking outfit inspo, will look, ooh, I'm already thinking how it would look like with like the wide leg trousers or the straight leg trousers I showed you, but it would look good with wide leg trousers. It would look good with even cycling shorts and a blazer. It would look good with pretty much any bottoms that I have in my wardrobe. And this is what I'm talking about, having versatility. So items like this for me are not, obviously they're not trend led, they're practical, they're useful. So yeah, picked up in this beautiful color as well as the black. They were $19.99, so you can still check these ones out and get them if you're looking for them. But I think jumpers or roll necks are like classics. I get for some people they don't like having something on their neck, so maybe you want to opt for something that's high neck but not like a full turtleneck. But I think it's really, really flattering and something that you can just mix and match with so many different bottoms. So yeah, those would be the next items I would say are definitely going to be in my little autumn capsule wardrobe. Next item I have for you guys is probably one that you'll be like, you did say it's autumn, right? And then, yeah, I know. But again, practicality and outfit inspo and all of that stuff is a bralette. Like, I think bralettes or like crop tops of this sort of style are A1, because I'm just thinking I can wear this under a blazer. Whether I'm going to wear the blazer closed or open or whatever, I'm typically going to wear something high-waisted because that's just what I wear a lot of. So having something cropped that's not like a bra, it is a bit longer and a bit more thicker and bigger than a bra, works really, really well. Now, this one was actually in my recent H&M haul, so if you haven't checked that out, be sure to do so. I will be sure to put the card thing above. But I think bralettes of any sort of style or any crop top in that sense is really nice. However, for me, one thing I would say is I will gravitate more towards this than like a round neck or a high neck or anything like that. Again, just because I'm thinking of how I can build it into other outfits. So I do prefer the sort of like V-neck, lower cut ones. That kind of make it look more like a bra than anything. Of course, however, this is all year round. You can definitely just wear this by itself in the spring, summer months, or when it's warmer. But if you are gonna layer it up, I think this is really, really cute under a blazer. And I know with some style of these like bralettes or sort of crop tops, there is a way to wear them with like shirts where you kind of add it on top of your shirt. A different style, different vibe, not necessarily my style, but I've definitely seen it being done. So I picked this up recently from H&M. But yeah, this is definitely something I know I'll get wow out of, because there's so many times I put an outfit together and I'm like, this is not what I need to be wearing underneath this. So that would be the next item I'll mention. Anyone who is not new to my channel is probably thinking, this ain't Racheal, this is fake, because how are you talking about capsule wardrobe and you haven't mentioned dresses? Now, of course, appreciate I've already mentioned this dress that I'm wearing now. Knitted dresses in autumn? I mean, I'll be wearing them in summer anyway, so let alone when autumn rolls around, it's a bit of me. Now, before I actually show you one of the items I wanted to show you, again, as I mentioned, if we're talking dresses, you have to find something that's appropriate for the weather that you're in. So it probably won't be mini, might be more midi, but then again, I say not mini, but realistically, you can wear that with tights and style it up in a way that keeps you warm, but looks good as well. Say all of that to say, my preference has been and always will be knitted dresses. And again, from my recent haul in H&M, as I mentioned, I already put that above. One of the ones I picked up is this beautiful sort of Medaxi midi dress, Medaxi ribbed dress, I meant to say. They have it in different colors, as I mentioned in that video, so black and brown as well. But I've also had some dresses that I've definitely shown you guys from Pretty Lavish. They do awesome ribbed dresses. Now, when I talk about knitted dresses, they can have a varying thickness to them. And so for example, this one is less thick than the ones I picked on for Pretty Lavish, for example, but they are sleeveless, whereas this has sleeves. So it really depends on what your style is. However, I know I've got those and they will definitely see the light of day when it comes to autumn, winter, which we're already in. But this one in particular I thought was great because even if you want to throw a leather jacket over it, a trench coat over it, you maybe won't layer this as much because it is full length, it is long sleeve and all of that, but you will be warm and comfortable and look good. Throw on some boots, call it a day, hun. And you can undo the buttons, so if you wanted to wear like boots that are a bit higher up your leg and show those off a little bit, it does have the split at the bottom, but you could definitely just undo buttons and show it off a bit more if you wanted to. But as I said, without focusing on this item specifically, knitted dresses I think are perfect for the season because they have a thickness, they look good, they still show off your body, but they're just going to keep you warm, so they're a bit more practical in that sense. Although I say that, and there are still other dresses that I would definitely be wearing during the season. I would say my main recommendation for my capsule would be knitted dresses. And then last but not least, my love, without talking about outerwear, because I'm sure you can appreciate I haven't mentioned coats or shoes or accessories and things like that, something that I will end on is this, again, part of my recent haul, and it is this long cardigan. Now, I think long cardigans are perfect because I'm the sort of person where I will throw this on if I'm indoors. It is what it is. But equally, you can definitely wear it outside, of course, that's what it's intended for. But I think they are so good and just so appropriate for the season. Throw this on if you're wearing a vest top and some leggings, a vest top and some jeans, something simple, a crop top. Whatever it is you're wearing, it just gives you that extra sort of comfort level and that extra sort of layer and warmth. And I think it's so good because obviously it's not a coat, it's not a jacket in that sense, but it's definitely thick enough to be useful to carry out and about with you. Now, if you're someone that commutes, if you go on trains, tubes, buses, all of that stuff, you know the issue of like dressing up too warm and then having to get on somewhere you're a bit cold. Now this is not going to keep you cold, warm in winter. We already know that. But for autumn, I think this is a great piece to have. I've opted for this sort of like greyish, beige, stone mixed color. I probably will get one in black as well, only because again, I'm very, very neutral based when it comes to my wardrobe. So having those two colors, maybe in a slightly different style, so it's not like, what's the point, will be really useful for myself. So I think long cardigans, I know I mentioned cardigans earlier before, but something like long, like this, I think is perfect. And I mean, if you're not gonna wear it in autumn, winter, when else are you gonna wear it? So this will definitely stay in my wardrobe. It will be something that I'll just hang up and it'll be there sort of like permanently. And again, granted that the quality is good, I know for a fact I will get wear out of this year in, year out. So yeah, that would be the last item I would say. So my love, thank you of course if you have made it to the end of the video. Now I do acknowledge, as I've said already, there weren't any cutaways or styling bits of me trying these on. There are going to be videos where you would have seen these already, but if you are new here, just to say I will be doing a separate video where I show you basically like outfit inspo and pieces and outfits I'll be wearing during the autumn winter season. I know a lot of you appreciate or gravitate towards things that I put together what I wear, and I'm always shocked and thankful for that. So I definitely want to show you how I will mix and match some of these pieces together, and maybe give you like 10 plus outfit ideas that you can wear during the season we're in. So with that being said, thank you of course if you have made it to the end of the video. Be sure to subscribe and like. Any pieces I can link below I will do. As I've mentioned, some of these are old, but I will try my best to find alternatives maybe as well. But yeah, there'll be more to come. Shout out and welcome to the autumn winter season. Thank you again for making it to the end. I hope you're well, stay blessed, and until my next video, Sunday 7 p.m, I'll catch you guys then soon. See ya.